Hello, my name is Agatha. I'm going to do a tarot reading to find out more about Prince, the great artist who has been dead for a few, I don't exactly know when, but it seems like not too long ago, so he died. The question that I'm asking the tarot will be about Prince, about how is his life on the other side. How is Prince's life on the other side, okay? And I'm going to use the Mystical Tarot, and this is going to be a Celtic cross spread, which is a 10-card reading. And if you'd like your own personal consultation, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you, okay? So let's find out, how is Prince's life on the other side? How is Prince's life on the other side? Because people are curious, people want to know, right? So I'm gonna cut. I'm sorry. 1, 2, and 3 times. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it ends well. So how is Prince's life on the other side? He's a star. He's the star. I don't know. It's like if there's like a special place on the other side. I don't want to call it heaven, okay? On the other side, where they put all the celebrities. Well, Prince is in there, okay? He's a star, okay? He's a star, and he knows that he's a star, okay? And it's very hopeful type of life, very hopeful. This could also tell me that he still has hopes and dreams on the other side. Now, that which is yet not seen, maybe not to him, maybe not to us, is interesting. The Page of Cups. That which is yet not seen, I would say, for him. I'm sorry. Is coming back. The pages, they speak of new projects, yes. Pages are everything which is new. They speak of very young people, could be even children. They could be speaking of a birth. So that which is yet not seen, that is coming back, is going to be born again, and he might come as a water sign. He might be a sun. I'm thinking more sun. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, so he might be born around those times, during when either Sun is in Pisces, Sun is in Pisces, or Sun is in Cancer, or Sun is in I'm sorry, in Scorpio. I've been checking his astrology, and if I'm not mistaken, he had the Moon in Pisces. So the next time he might have the Sun in Pisces. And because he's a very accomplished artist, he might come back again to continue his creative development. So he might come back and be creative again. And I would say maybe when the Sun is either when he has the Sun conjunct the South Node, I don't know when that will be, or when the Sun will be trining the North Node, because now, the trining or conjunct the North Node. Why do I say this? Because North Node is a new path, and I said, he could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and the North Node, the nodes are in a few more months they are going to change. So right now the North Node is in Leo and the South Node is in Aquarius, and in a few more months the North Node is going to go to Cancer, and the South Node is going to go to Capricorn. So it would make sense that he would be born while the North Node is in Cancer. So this is a new path, a new artistic trajectory. Maybe whatever this new artistic trajectory, artistic learning, he might be already learning it, who will be already learning it on the other side. I'm sorry. And while the North Node is in Cancer, he might be born when the Sun is either in Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, to help him, like in this new artistic endeavor. So he's going to keep on pushing out, like keep on developing himself in an artistic way, in a new artistic way. I don't know. Does not necessarily mean that he's going to start his next life is going to be again a musician. He might decide to be, hey, I'm going to paint. You know, I don't know. So the basis, the root, we have here the Hierophant, the Pope. The other side for him might take a very, kind of religious Christian connotation, meaning. And I'm using my intuition, I'm trying to read the cards, and I'm thinking about all the things that I've learned so far in terms of religion and spirituality. So I might be wrong, okay? This is my perspective. This is just a perspective. I'm not telling you this is actually what's happening to him, okay? I'm just reading the cards. Okay. So, when we die, whatever beliefs that we have, we carry those beliefs with us. So if you're Christian, you're going to see Christians figures. If you're a Buddhist, I don't know what you're going to see, but if you see Buddha, it's bad if you see Buddha. If you're a Muslim, you're going to see religious figures connected with the Muslim world. If you're a Hindu, I'm sorry, apologize. If you are a Hindu, you are going to see, I don't know, Krishna, Vishnu, I don't know the names, I apologize. What I see here is the Hierophant, it's the Pope. So is the other side to him will have connotations of Christianity. Okay? So this is also a card connected with teaching. He's being taught, I would say. He's being taught, and I would say that spiritual teachings are being taught to him by someone who knows more, by a spiritual figure on the other side, through a veil of Christianity. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So his teacher, it's going to be a guy, right? He's going to see the teacher of these spiritual. This is also spiritual learning. The Page of Cups is something, spiritual gifts, spiritual learning. Also, meaning he right now he might be a star, and eventually he'll be learning more about spirituality. And the one who's teaching him, the way Prince sees this person is as a male and as a very important Christian religious figure. So he's learning something, okay, before he comes back, in a very structured sort of way. Also, this could be him being a teacher of some sort. So he was on Earth, he learned stuff, okay, and he might even be teaching about, creativity, about music, and he might be teaching young souls that will be coming in during the time when the North Node will be in Cancer. Those young souls that are coming in, they are being taught by Prince, and maybe those young souls will be very gifted in terms of music. So the generation that will have the North Node in Cancer might be all those babies, all those souls that are going to be born during that time might be very gifted in terms of music. Okay, so I don't know, 15-20 years from now, there might be like lots and lots of people, young kids that will be extraordinary in terms of music, and they might have been taught on the other side by Prince, if that makes any type of sense to you. I have no idea. I'm just reading the cards. Now, the past influencing the present and the future. There's the Five of Cups. He has regrets about his life, with things that he did. He recognizes, I mean, I don't think he is even in the position yet of recognizing all the good things that he did in his life on earth, because he's focusing way on the stuff that he didn't do correctly. Okay, it's like he's turning his back on all the good things that happened, but he has regrets connected to his passing, to the way he lived his life on earth. He has guilt. Okay, now that which is in his mind, or that which is he wants, there's the Four of Cups. He's still resting, and there's a gift. Something is being offered to him, but he's still hurt, and he's still resting. And another, by the way, one thing that I did not mention before was the Page of Cups might also be read as a gift. So they're trying to give him something, like on the other side. They're trying to give him something, a gift, an offering of some kind. But he's not in that place yet to receive this offering. So the offering could be, hey, you want to go back to earth? Do you want to reincarnate again? Hey, that could be the offering. The offering also could be another thing. Could be, hey, do you want to teach young souls how to be a musician before they go back to earth? Do you want to do that? Hey, do you want to do that? No one is forcing him. This is a gift purely given to him out of love, but he's still not in that place yet of accepting this gift, accepting a possibility of returning, or even accepting the possibility of being a teacher to young souls. So, because there's regret still. Now, the near future. The near future, I don't know when. I cannot actually give you timing, because if I go with many spiritual, how do you say, theories, there's no time. Everything is happening at once. The past, the present, and the future, all of that is happening at once. Past lives and future lives and your present life, everything is happening at once. I know this is weird to understand, even to me. So I cannot give you timing, especially because this is a reading about the other side, the other side of the veil. I don't know when this will be, but I don't know when the near future is, because again, there's no time, especially on the other side. The other side has no time. So there's some sort of agony and pain, again, regret, that's and worrying, yeah, that Prince will be having. So right now he's resting, is recuperating, but he's not in a very good place, but it's going to get worse. But it's something that it's like his pain will be increasing in the near future. Why will his pain and his worry? It's more like his worry. He's going to be very worried. Why? Maybe he has to come back. Maybe this is not exactly an offering. Maybe this is something that he truly must do. That maybe it's like being forced to come back. And maybe to come back and to become, have another life here on earth. And maybe this is the thing that is worrying him, because I'm going to make the same mistakes. And I don't want to do them. I don't want to go right now. It could be that. Another way of reading this card is he sees whatever is happening on earth. And this way I can read this, the near future, about 3 months from now. We are in May 2018, at the end of May, June, July, August. At the end of August, something connected with Prince might happen here on earth now, which might really fill him on the other side with worry, with pain, with anguish, with agony. Whatever is happening might have an effect on him on the other side, especially because I would say that he's blaming himself for whatever mess is happening here at the end of August concerning Prince and Prince's legacy. He's worrying, and he might be blaming himself. So it could be that, or it could be that he's forced to come back to or he's been told that you're gonna reincarnate and he doesn't want to do it, and it's like he's really, really worrying. Now the next card represents him, how he feels, and we have the Moon card. Again, he's not in a nice place. He's not in a nice place. Emotionally, mentally, he's a star, okay? Someone is trying to gift him something, but he's not in a good place. There's, I would say that I think the report came out concerning his death, that he had some sort of, he had, how do you say, he died because of drugs, basically, like prescription pills. So I think that was the cause. So addiction themes. So he's still very much emotionally feeling in a way that he felt while alive, meaning there's still addiction themes in his life right now. On the other side, he still has to deal with that. He still has to deal with trying to heal that part of his personality. And here it's connected with Pisces. It's interesting, Pisces again, because he has the moon in Pisces. So there's like a side of him, like a very addictive type of personality, a very negative type of personality, very worrisome type of personality. He seems to have all of this, like he worries too much, and there's like this darkness. All of this darkness is coming up. All of this darkness that maybe he didn't dealt with properly while he was alive, he's dealing with it now. He doesn't want to do it, and it's like more intense learning. Again, I'm reading the cards, I might be wrong, okay? So it's intense learning connected to all the stuff which we consider quote-unquote bad, like all our negative stuff, all of our shadow, all of the things that we don't like about ourselves and we hide. So he's dealing with that, and he doesn't like it because it gives him agony, gives him pain. Is what else? All the secrets. I think he's also maybe, being aware of all the things connected with him now here on planet Earth that are coming to the light. He might be aware of that, all the bad stuff that he did. There might be bad things that he might. This is for entertainment purposes only. I have no idea if this is true or not. So I'm just reading the cards. So there might be some sort of secrets, like dark secrets, pertaining to Prince. And again, I'm telling the date. I would say maybe late August. Maybe we Earthlings, humans on Earth, might find out about it, about his dark secrets. So this is another way of reading it, and you might be aware that all those secrets are going up to the surface, are going to be revealed, and it really, his soul is not happy with it, and it really fills him with worry, and he's guilty, he's feeling guilty. But basically, I'm reading this card more as all the negative things about himself that he didn't have to deal with on Earth. Now he has to deal with them on the other side, and he doesn't like it because it gives him pain. And he seems to be on the other side. He seems to be kind of in a negative space. He seems to be in a negative space. Seems to be overwhelmed by his own negative emotions. And maybe someone is trying to teach him how to overcome those negative emotions so he can move out from that negative space. I'm not saying hell, okay? I'm not saying that. This is where he places himself. Out of guilt. This is guilt. He feels feeling guilty. There's three cards that tell me that. Well, there's stagnation and guilt. This is how he feels. Now, people surrounding him or how other people see him. Again, from the other side. There's the Wheel of Fortune. So they see him, how other people see him. They see him as someone who's very lucky. Regardless how Prince he himself sees himself, others around him see him as a very lucky person, or they see him as someone who's about to have a major change in his life. And again, I'm thinking reincarnation. So there's like a bigger change in his life, a big change, a fortunate change in his life. If it's not reincarnation, is he moves from a negative space to a more positive space because he has the help of others, and he becomes some sort of teacher to young souls, music teacher to young souls. So that's the positive transformation. Now people surrounding him might help him change. The people who surround him might help him change in a positive way and take him out from this negative space of guilt and shame. Because that's what he's feeling. He's feeling guilt and shame, and people are just trying to like, no, look, you're a star. Look, I want to give you something. Hey, I want to give you something. And he's not listening. Now, hopes, fears, advice, and there's the temperance card, which is connected with Sagittarius. Like, he should listen. The advice is listen to the guardian angels, listen to his guardian angels, because they're trying to help him. He has help available. There's angels around him trying to help him. This is the advice. And the outcome, there's the sun. So there's moving away from the dark, the moon, to the light. So he's going to again, I cannot give timing, okay? It's impossible to give timing, but he will move on to a better place filled with light, and again, where he will have new objectives for him and his soul. One of those objectives could be the teacher of young souls, who will be reincarnating, and so he'll be teaching them music. One of those new objectives is him learning about spirituality. He's learning about spirituality through a Christian type of vibe, because that's what he accepts. He accepts whatever. We're going to take the stuff that we learn here on earth. Okay? So that's the world we are going to build on the other side. If you are Christian, that's what you will see on the other side. So he might be learning about something new, spiritual, some new spiritual concepts, but through a Christian type of vibe, you know. And he's going again, the sun, illumination, happiness, or reincarnation, because I see here it's a young man on a horse, and so there's traveling. Yeah, there might be reincarnation. There might be reincarnation again. So I don't know when. I told you, like, I thought about the North Node in Cancer, so that's a possibility. If it's not reincarnation, is moving away from a negative space to a more happy space, more pleasant space, filled with light, where there is new objectives for him as a soul. Is going to have the help of his guardian angels, of the angels surrounding him. And so his luck will turn around in a very positive way. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 major arcana cards. So yeah, say I don't know if I can. No, I think I'm going to leave the reading like this. So that's how Prince is doing on the other side. And if you'd like your own personal consultation, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye bye.